Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Marina and thank you for clicking on this video. Coming at you from a different location. I'm currently in Miami right now staying with my boyfriend. Staying with a boy. Gross, I know. Today I thought I would start a vlog because it's been a minute since I last vlogged, and since I've last vlogged I've actually had 2 nursing interviews. So I want to talk about those later. I wanted to document today because we're actually going kayaking today. Kayaking from one side of the canal, the intercoastal. We're kayaking across the intercoastal from his apartment to the beach across the canal. The whole reason I actually came back down to South Florida this week was because my friend Sydney had her birthday party, which for her birthday we did Resort Pass. So if you don't know what Resort Pass is, you can basically pay for a lesser amount, of course. You can pay for a day at a hotel or a resort, which is what we did. I'll insert some pictures here, and then I also did a little room tour. I got some clips on my camera. The place was so nice, let me tell you. I think it was a newer resort, but we got there and we opened the room and her name was literally on the room. It was a full room, by the way. Did that this weekend, and then tomorrow I go back home. I'm kind of in this limbo right now of post-graduation and finding out what I want to do. I'll talk about my 2 interviews later in the video, but that is it for right now, and let's go kayaking. Hi guys, it's been a few days since I last talked to you. I wanted to show you guys the suitcase that I'll be packing, that I'll be using to pack tomorrow. Also, sorry, my room's a mess. I know my room is nasty and disgusting. I wanted to show you guys this suitcase I got from TJ Maxx. This suitcase was like $70, so kind of inexpensive if you're, depending on what you're looking for. It's not a name brand or anything, I just really like the way it looks. To be real, if it's cute, I'm probably gonna buy it. This is the suitcase. She's real cute. It's this brand, if you're wondering. I'm gonna put some stickers on it, and I just love the color. And the little orange accents are everything, and she expands. I need to tell you guys about that nursing interview that I had, but I will probably tell you guys about that tomorrow. So yes. Hi, sweet girl. She's a sweetie. She's a little pepper face now. She's getting older. Hi guys, a few days later from when I last talked to you, but I know I said that I wanted to talk about my nursing interviews, and I want to take the time to do that now. Why are you wagging? You're gonna make my mirror fall. I've had about 4 nursing interviews. 2 were phone calls, 1 was a Zoom, and 1 was in person. There are a couple different healthcare organizations that have different facilities, and within those facilities you can apply to different nurse residency programs. I don't know what is going on. Why?
I haven't worn it in a while. Howdy, ma'am. Bit like a charm. Go on about your day, ma'am.
Thank you, officer.
Don't do it again now.
Within those facilities, they have their own nurse residency programs that you can apply to specifically. And that's just how the organizations around me work. And then other organizations, you apply to the organization and then they place you in certain facilities. And then other organizations, you apply just to that location, and vice versa. There's a bunch of different ways that you can do it. I'm sure it's different from wherever you are. When you apply, you kind of figure out how this organization does one thing versus another. So far, I've had 4 different interviews. Like I said, 2 phone, 1 Zoom, 1 in person. The 2 phone call interviews, the first one that I had was back when I was almost graduated, and I wasn't super interested. I just kind of got nervous. All my classmates had interviews set up and they were applying and they had jobs lined up, and I was kind of getting nervous about like, well, I don't really have anything right now. Let me just apply to a company or to a floor that I want and let's see what happens. So they gave me a call. I told them what I was interested in, and it was a smaller facility and they did not have any of the floors that I was interested in open for nurse residency, so they directed me towards another location, and then that is where I had my second interview. And then they actually offered me a job over the phone on the spot after my interview. When that happened, that was like my second opportunity, and I kind of just got a vibe that they were just looking to fill the spot and they didn't really want to, or it wasn't like my personality mattered almost. The world of nursing has changed so much. Taking my clinical experience with me into these interviews, I wanted to work for a company that cared for me as a person, not only as a asset or a staff member. I wanted them to view me as important and invest in me, and in return I'm willing to invest in a company long term that is willing to invest in my growth and my development and see my career build as a nurse. Those first 2 interviews I had with that company didn't leave me interested very much, just because they never met me or got a chance to know me. They were only willing to work with me on the floors that they wanted, and they wanted me to start right away, and I think that said more about the company. I don't know if that makes sense. Maybe I made a mistake, but that is something that I don't regret my decision. And I guess in the future we'll find out if I made a mistake, but as of right now I don't regret turning down those decisions. So those first 2 interviews we'll call Company 1. Company 2, I also applied online, and then they emailed me a time to do a Zoom interview, and then I did the Zoom interview for a specific floor for their nurse residency program on the specific floor, which was the PICU. I feel as if I did not get this job or an offer because I don't have any ICU experience, and because I feel as if I did not answer the questions as appropriately as I think I should have. And by that I just mean that I didn't start prepping for interviews until the week of, and I feel that like I was like on this post-graduation high and I just wanted to chill at home, and I wasn't really like in the mindset of like prepping for anything. And I definitely took that moving forward with this last interview that I just did, which I, surprise surprise, got the job. Company 3, which was my 4th interview, this was in person, and this was a very different hiring experience from those first 2 companies. This program actually doesn't start until later on in the year, but my interview was this July. And this residency program was something that I really wanted because they made it very known that they push for nursing governance, meaning that nurses get to make a lot of the decisions. Nurses have a lot of say when doctors or pharmacists want to implement new changes. Inevitably, it impacts nursing almost 9 times out of 10. So I will be a nurse resident on the cardiac intervention unit. Every interview that I've had up until now, it was just one person interviewing me, and then this most recent nursing residency position was 3 people interviewing me. So they took 3 working nurses out of their working day to interview a potential nurse. So I feel like that really showed that they were willing to get to know a potential nurse and get to know me. They asked me like personal questions, what I do for work right now, what I like to do outside of work, and I feel like I really showcased that I'm a community-based person and I really like to talk to people. Every nurse that was on my interview panel had been at the company for 10 plus years, but I think that just shows that when a company is willing to get to know you, vice versa, you want to stay with that company, and I think that's something that I was looking for, and I think that all the times that I was rejected or said no has led me to this position. So yes, I will be starting at the end of this year in the cardiac intervention unit at my new company as a new grad nurse. Hi guys, definitely a few days later now, but like I've said this whole entire video, I'm gonna pack with you guys. I've actually already laid out some of the stuff that I want to take with me on my trip coming up. If you didn't know, now you know. I am going on a trip. Probably the last thing I should be doing when I have a job coming up. I should probably be saving my money, but here we are. I am going on a trip. Shocker. I just can't be happy in life if I can't look forward to something. I have the clothes I want to wear on this trip. I am flying into Portland. Well, let me backtrack. Me and my sister and my 2 cousins who are also sisters are driving to see our other cousin who lives in Washington. So I've got to pack for some different climates here because I think it's gonna be slightly rainy or cloudy, and then I also have to, because where she lives it might be like windy and rainy, but then we might go to Seattle and this time of year it's kind of hot there, and then we might go on a hike and that's like gonna be chilly. So I've got a few different things here, so let me show you guys. The first things first, I wanted to pick my plain outfit, and I need to pack really light because I'm only taking a carry-on and my clothing is a little bit thicker because I packed like more warmer pieces, but it's okay. I just got some wide leg yoga pants. These are from Lululemon and these are so nice. These have pockets, and they're literally like a wide leg pant but just made of yoga pants, but they stopped making these because they hate everyone. I'm gonna wear this shirt that I got from TJ Maxx that's giving free people. I'm also going to wear this bulky denim jacket. That's coming with me. Just for context, I am only gonna be there for 4 full days. I probably don't need half of this stuff, but you know what? You never know. You might shit yourself all 3 days, all 4 days, so. For pants, because I have to pack for both summer and winter weather, it's winter for me because anything in the 60s, I will shiver in my bones like Ed Sheeran. So I'm bringing these linen pants, also from TJ Maxx. They just have like a drawstring top waist, and those will be nice and breezy so my cooch can breathe. And then I just have these jeans, and these are really cute. These are wide leg. Apparently ripped jeans are out and clean girl aesthetic is in. And you guys need to stop switching up trends because I can't keep up with the times. And then because we said we might do a hike, I have to bring a full outfit for hiking. So I'm bringing these hiking pants that zip up into pants, but then you can unzip them and they turn into shorts. So that is going to be really nice. I wish all these clothes transformed like this, but it's fine. I'm bringing those, and then I just have these little Nike sweats, which are wide leg also. For hiking, I'm bringing this green waist length top, same exact shirt, but just in this pretty blue color. And then last but not least, just because if we start hiking in the morning, it's probably gonna be chilly, so I just have this green little long sleeve hoodie, which I love. This, ever since I've gotten this, it's been with me everywhere, and I love it so much. As for like nicer tops, I brought really basic stuff just because me and my cousins are not the type to go to fancy dinners or anything like that. So I just brought some basic stuff, just a white beige crop top bodysuit, just in case I need to put it with the jeans, in case we do go somewhere. Tee that I can put with the linen pants. This will be cute to just tuck in to the jeans. Tube top that I can also put with the jeans or the linen pants. I am just bringing some basic t-shirts. This one just has the Red Sox. This yellow shirt from Breckenridge, a FAU baseball t-shirt. And then I'm just bringing a pair of black leggings and black biker shorts because you can never go wrong. And then just some black flowy shorts. This North Face rain jacket, I folded it up nicely like a little square. This is cute. And this I can wear. This is actually a snowboarding jacket, but I can wear it if it's raining or if it's cold. So this is one of 3 jackets that I'm bringing. And then the third one, I'm just bringing this Phillies crew neck, which I got thrifting. That is all of that. And then I also want to show you guys, I put my clothing, all my clothing that I can fit or that I'm bringing, I pack it into these bags. So you're probably like, what the hell is this? This bag, you put all your clothes in there, you zip it, and this takes all the air out of this. Compacts it little bitty tiny. It's like deli meat, you know, whenever you cure ham, you can cure your clothes. Oh, I forgot to tell you guys. Are you crooked? Have you been crooked this entire time? I'm actually gonna crash. Out. The actual last thing that I'm bringing is my Camelback, and this has come with me on all my hiking trips. It's really useful. You just put it on your back, and then you just put it on your back. What the? You just use it as a backpack, like you didn't know that. And it comes with the bladder, so you can sippy on your water while you hike. So I'm gonna pack everything into my suitcase, and I will catch you guys later, or not. Real quick, I want to show that these specific bags came with a machine to vacuum that you can travel with, just in case you don't have a vacuum with you. It comes with this that you can travel with. However, I've done it without it before. You just suck on it. I don't know if that's good for you or what, but I will just do the vacuum before I leave, and then if I don't bring this, then I can just suck on it. Honestly, it's not hard at all. It's like silicone, and then you just put it on the machine. It comes with the lid, and then you just push the button. I did fill this like a lot, so